Chapter 5. Lonnie became more and more our friend as the days and long evenings passed. He talked a lot about the possibility of my finding a job. If this Pete Harris doesn't come through with work for you, we'll see if we can't hit someone else. I know some people down in New Orleans who may be able to give us a lead. Folks are great for music down there. I think we have a pretty good chance of finding something for you. When I stopped to think about it, I was surprised at how much I needed the confidence and assurance that Lonnie gave us. I had considered myself pretty well grown up. I was proud that in spite of our hardships, I had been able to take care of Joey, had been able to find food to sustain his life and mine. Now, all at once, I was conscious of a sense of security that had not been mine since we left home, and for many months before the confidence of having an adult take the position of a father. Not only was the pinch of winter leaving our bodies, allowing us to relax as we left the snow and icy roads of Nebraska, but the worries and tensions that had plagued every waking moment were leaving our minds. All at once, Joey at 10 and I at 15 had the right to be boys again. It was Lonnie who made the correct turns on the long road. It was Lonnie who was taking the responsibility of finding Pete Harris in the carnival for us. It was Lonnie who said, "Toast and 3 eggs over easy, please. Milk for the boys and coffee for me," when we stopped for breakfast, a decently cooked breakfast, unspoiled by begging. I had not, however, sloughed off all responsibility. On a crumpled piece of paper I carefully set down the amount of money which Lonnie paid for our food at each meal. He asked me once what I was doing, and I told him. "I'm not worried over the cost of an egg or two and a few hamburgers, Josh," he said. "I know you're not, but I'll feel better if I can get a job and pay you back for what you're spending on us." He agreed with me. "I think maybe you're right," he said. "Don't feel you're being pressed, though. Take care of the kid before you start sending money to me." I liked the way he spoke of my sending money as if the probability of my getting a job and earning money to pay my debt was very real one. It was a boost to my wavering optimism. The first day that we hit warm weather, we were on a road down in Texas close to the Arkansas border. Lonnie bought bread and cheese and a bottle of milk, and we ate our noon meal on the grass under a clump of trees. Joey breathed great lungfuls of the soft air with delight. He and Lonnie ran together up the road and back, laughing and panting as they sat down to the picnic lunch I'd spread out beside the truck. When we had eaten, Joey practiced a little on the banjo, and Lonnie sang a few songs that were currently being heard on the radio, encouraging Joey to find the right chords for an accompaniment. I listened to them for a while, and then, being well fed and comfortable in the warm air, I hid my face in the grass and went to sleep. When I awoke, they were talking quietly together, evidently about me. I heard Lonnie say, "So I take it you're pretty fond of your big brother, aren't you?" I think Joey was slightly embarrassed. We never talked much about such things. We left that sort of talk for Kitty and Mom. Joey hesitated a little. "Yes, I like him. I like him a lot. I have an idea your dad is thinking a lot about you boys these days." Joey hesitated even longer before answering. "Yeah," he said finally, "I expect he is. It's been hard to live with Dad since times got so bad and he lost his job. But I can tell you one thing, Dad isn't nearly as bad as Josh thinks he is." So I thought Joey too, Mom and Lonnie and now Joey, all with a warm spot for Stefan Grandowski. Well and good. Let them keep their kind feelings for him. I didn't care. Maybe I'd starve in the years ahead. Or maybe I'd get a job and be able to do the things I'd dreamed of doing. A lot of maybes, but among them there was one certainty. I would never go back and offer my hand in friendliness to Stefan Grandowski. Never would I sit at his table again. Never. I found myself clutching big handfuls of grass as I lay there with the waves of anger running all through me. But hope got the better of my rage as the big truck counted off the miles and the air grew warmer and the sky brighter with sunlight. We were driving into a new world, a kinder world where Lonnie would help me find a job, where things were going to be right with me for a change. I didn't intend to let thoughts of Dad spoil this new hope for me.